Hello everyone, welcome. I want to show you how to trade during this time. I want to show you how I'm making coins in this game. My name is Mr. Perspective and I like to show you guys daily trades. I trade mainly on my Discord. Thank you so much for the people over there in my Discord giving me some props, showing me the love. Thank you so much, my guy over here, making so much coins within so little time. Now today I'm going to show you the cards that I am trading right now. I have over 55 million coins. I have about, I think, 3 million coins. I think I have about 58, 59 now in Team of the Weeks and TOTS. From Thursday, I told you guys exactly where to buy these cards, and we full send this investment. Now, the cards that I want to talk about is how I find these cards. There's a lot of people that I trade with in Discord. I tell you guys exactly where to buy, where to sell these cards, where these cards are going. I even give you guys the graphs of exactly how I see them, just so you can get in the mindset of exactly how to pick out these cards. Now today I'm going to show you exactly how I pick these cards out, how I trade with these cards, and exactly how you can be making so much coins just like myself. I traded over 100 special cards within the last couple days, or the last day or so, and it's been going super well. Now, I want to show you guys how to trade these cards because I don't want the coin just for myself. I want to show everybody exactly how to obtain these cards. Now, the first thing you want to do is look at the new promo team. You need to know exactly what cards are going to be in demand. Now, a good hint, you need to count every single position and see what position is lacking. Now in this team, there's a lot of midfielders that there's not a good presence. There's not a lot of good defensive ones. There's not a lot of ones that are in budget. Budget ones are usually like 100, 200 to 300. Right wings, the meta cards, there's not a right wing in here, probably just one, and it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. It's not going to replace people's team. Not everybody's going to go for that Frimpong. Everybody's going to have to play with different type of leagues. So this is the reason why certain cards do really good. Now, I want to show you some graphs and show you exactly how to do this. I want you to trade. Now, you're going to see here, you're going to see a constant cycle. Left wings, right wings, center backs, a couple strikers here and there. Midfielders, heavy on the midfielders, heavy on the left wings, recovery from that center back because Carvalho was there. Now I'm going to show you exactly why I picked up these cards and exactly how you can do this as well. Okay, now if you're new to my channel, just go to the flip section. I always post to you guys the flips that we should be doing, post to you guys how many I'm buying, the prices that I'm buying, where I think that it's going to go. I even show you guys the graphs, like exactly, hey, you know what, look, it's dipping at this time and it's showing increase. And I know with experience that this increase is going to keep going, so let's pick it up before it picks up even more. So that's why we were able to pick up a couple over the 200,000 coins, and you can see here, let's go all the way in the back right here, did really good with that card. And again, we knew what that card was going. Now let's talk about the graphs so you know exactly what's going on, right? And we also tell you exactly when to sell. Just go to the sales channel. Now we're gonna go through a couple cards, right? We're gonna go to, let's say, San Maximin, a card that is left wing and having a lot of demand. Now this is the reason why I'm picking this card up, and you could be a little bit late to the party to pick up this card because sometimes I pick these cards up for like 6 or 7 hours in a time span. Now this card yesterday we were able to pick up at 110 to 105 thousand coins. Now the reason why I picked this card up on Friday, it's a very important time this time right here. So I want you to just look at every single card around this time. Friday around 3 to 16 hours, you're going to see a dip. You're going to see a dip on the cards. Now, this card is showing me increase, one more increase, a decrease with an increase, one more time showing you the same price here with an increase. So you can already tell, you know what, around this time zone, around like, let's say midnight, if the card is increasing, the card is going to keep going up. Here you can see it one more time, and the card fluctuates. This means that the card goes up, the card goes down. What price should I be listing my card? Now, if you see this type of increase in cards, try to pick this card up like, let's say, 5,000 coins underneath this price, 10,000 coins would be amazing. So just get into that mindset. Know that this card is going to rise minimum to this price because it's already rose twice since this time. This time is a very magical time that tells you already, you know what, this is as far as we're going to go. And from here on point, it's just recovery time. It's just recovery time because the price is going up. Now I am going to show you some cards that are not doing good, just so you get in the mindset of saying, you know what, that card I'm not going to touch. And this one right here, from left to right, you're seeing a complete increase. And each time it goes down, I want you to get excited because you already know that you're in a card that is going upward. You're not going into a card that's going downward. You're going in a card that's going upward. So any type of dip that goes like this, that reminds you of a price that it was over here, let's say a couple hours ago, every single hour that goes on, it should start increasing. So if you see a price right here, let's say 118, 116, it should remind you of this price. Try to pick it up 110. Since right here you were picking up at 105, try to pick it up 110. And that was the mindset with this pickup right here, when we were able to pick up around content time. Again, this is a magical time again, Saturday after content time, which is usually around like hour 13, 14, 16. You can see the dip right here. This is exactly when we said, you know what, guys, start buying this card, because I already knew it was on an uphill and it's going to have a lot of demand because there's not a lot of positions of this card. And you can see the card going right back up. And one more time, during midnight, cards tend to fall down, which is right here, minute, hour, 0, depending where you guys are at. That's the time zone for you, but this is a magical time for cards that usually sometimes dip, and you can also pick up because you already know that you're trading a card that's going uptrend. Now, when do I know that this card is not doing so well no more? Whether there's an SBC or an evolution that comes out with this position, just try to stay away from those type of cards. Now let's go with another card real quick, and let's go with a random one. Let's take Cannavaro. Let's think Cannavaro. Maybe this is a bad example. It's a bad example. Showing somewhat of an increase. Let's go look at Friday. This is a card I have not traded. Right now. Let's go look at Friday, the hour, which is like hour 15, and you can see right now that the card went to like 176 and the card increased to like 200,000 coins. So you knew that if every single time this card goes to like 170, 160, it's gonna go right back up to like 200,000 coins. And right here it shows you one more uphill, one more to 190. And one more time around this time, like around midnight, if the card is, let's say it's high, sometimes these cards, it takes a little bit for them to go down. And sometimes it's like 4 in the morning for my time, and the cards go down just for a little bit. See this little flat line? This usually means the card's going to go up. And why does that happen? So this time right now, there's a lot of people that are off from the market. They take their attention from the market, and this is the reason why the card goes up. You can see that the card was still in demand for 190, 190, 198. So when the card was stagnant and people woke up to see this price, they got excited. They say, you know what, let me buy. And then the person before that said, you know what, I just missed out on the cheapest price, let me buy. And on top of that, more people come in and realize, you know what, I just missed out the bottom price and it keeps going up. Let me get it before it rises even more. This is exactly how people think. And you can see during content time is usually when the people go crazy and try to make up their teams to get ready to play for the day. But they don't even know that usually these times are dangerous to be buying cards because new content comes out. And yesterday was a day that an SBC came out for the icons, supplying untradeable demand, but taking some demand from those icons. You can see the card went right back down, 165. And now this is the reason why I didn't trade these icons, because they're doing this SBC and I knew it was going to come out on Saturday, so it was going to hurt the price. So I just stayed away from icons. And you can see the type of fall that the other card was able to do and slowly increase. You can really see it. And on this one, look, it's having like a little bit of a struggle, you know. It even had like a dead time during the day. And yes, sometimes it's good to pick it up during this time because you know it's going to go up at least to like 180 to 190. So here it was like an easy pickup. but the profit margins aren't so crazy because of the tax. Now here you can see when the card finally went down to like 165, it was finally a better pickup, and the card started fluctuating, going upward during midnight. Again, sometimes these cards have a rarity spike, so they spike up, and from that point forward, it just kept dying. It kept dying, and one more time it reached like 170, where it showed you here one more time where like 170, 180 was the bottom price, and you can see it starts rising up again. Today we should be seeing another icon SBC where this card should be going down. That's why these cards aren't my favorite cards to be trading with. Now let's go with the last card, and now I'm gonna pick a random card from the cards that we were trading. Let's see. Kauto was a very easy. Navas is a very easy one. I just want to see like a little bit of a difficult one. A little bit of a difficult one. Let's go with Mascherano. Now, Mascherano, I was a little bit iffy with Mascherano because that Yaya Toure came out and it has a CDM position. So I didn't know if people were playing it more as CDM or CM position. But I guess, right, I said to myself, you know what, this card, just like Diego Carlos, is doing really, really well. Now here you can see where I saw the card, and I'm sorry for making this video so long, and you can see exactly what I mean by a card that's going uphill. When the card is going uphill, it's just so simple to be making coins with it because you know that this is just going to continue. Now, when does this uphill last? Usually it is till like Monday. After Monday content, this uphill starts going like downhill, it stays stagnant. So usually that day, I like to give the market a rest to see what cards show this upward trend where I can easily pick up these cards. Now, since the beginning of the video, I showed you guys how it is to look at cards that are in demand. Now I'm going to show you exactly how I picked up this card and I traded with it, right? Now let's go back to Friday during content time. You can see it's a special time. It's around like 12 to 3. And you can see it was like 45,000 coins. Now the market came out, bought their cards, started preparing for foot gems, and you can see that people realize, hey, you know what, there's no center backs, there's no really good midfielders in recovering the ball, let me buy this card. And this is exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened, people. And this is like a very advanced type of trading. You got to really know your cards, and you got to know the market. You got to know that on Friday, it's the biggest day for foot gems. So whatever is in the market that is going to be in demand is going to go up. So you already know that it's a position that's lacking. We already saw the team, and we already know that this is the position that's lacking. So center backs, a position that there's center backs that are cheap. Yeah, and you can put them on your team. You can see finally it rose to like 55,000 coins. Now, I did not pick up this card here at 55,000 coins. I said to myself, let me see how high it goes and let me see how low it goes, because I already know that this is just going to keep going. So let me not pick it up when it's here. You know, I'm going to make a lot less money. I'm going to have to wait till it's here to be making some coins. But by experience, I know that this card will go down. So when I saw this card finally reach one more time, let's say it was here 54, one more time 54, rose one more time. So I got excited. I said, okay, so next time it's around like 50,000 coins. I know it's going to 60. So it's a very simple buy. Here you can go one more time, 53. And I told my people, start buying at 50. Anything below 50, buy. And you can see card rose all the way to 65,000 coins. Now, why do cards go down? Cards fluctuate. Same things that you buy, but it's fluctuating upward. So don't worry when you see the card going back down to the price that you probably bought, because this is a card that's going upward trend. You can still pick up some more cards. Like I told you guys, I was picking up San Maximins. The cards that I was trading, I knew I was picking them up because they were in an upward trend. And I'm just going to make my money. And I know going into content, which I showed you guys that mindset of people missing out on the lowest price and just buying one on top of one or the other. And you can see the card went at content time with Saturday. Usually is a time with a lot of panic. Here we go. Saturday content time, which is at 13 right here. So before content, the card showed demand of 65. So I already knew it was a great card. When content came out, it dropped to like 60. I said, you know what? Let the card drop a little more. Let me see if I can get a little bit more, maybe closer to 50. Here you can see the card finally went down to like 58,000 coins. So I said to my people, buy in 55. Buy in 55. It's not going to go back to 50. Buy at 55. I know this card is going to go up higher. Why? Because we already saw here was up to 64, 65,000 coins. So if we buy at 55 and sell at 65, it's still profit. But if I know 100% that this card is going to continue rising up. And here we bought the card. It spiked up to 68. I got so excited and said, you know what? This card is going to do so well. On the next spike down, we're going to buy even more. And this is exactly what we did. 55,000 coins. You can still buy it at that price. And you can see the upward trend. Very simple and easy to be trading cards that are in demand, showing upward trends. My friends, I hope you appreciate today's content. I just wanted to help people because a lot of people ask me, you know what, how do you trade these cards? How do you pick these cards? How do you know that they're going up? And here, I'm showing you step by step exactly how these cards are going up. And my guys are already posting their profits. Thank you so much. I'll be live on Discord, be live trading on Twitch. Thank you so much for all your help. My guy over here making coins. Thank you so much for everything. My name is Mr. Perspective with your daily trades. Take it easy, guys.
Este é para vosotros.